Weg auf der Farm. Heute gibt es den Kakao-Tour, Schokoladentour und das haben wir gerade angefangen.
But it's very attention when you touch the plant because sometimes
There are bees.
there can be bees or snake hanging out there.
Snake! Oh, okay.
Can be.
Snake.
Little snakes?
Okay.
There is some snake that have a perfect camouflage. It's called vipers. They're
Oh,
so yellow, so it's hard to see them.
oh, okay.
Always when I always like to touch it first, but I always look first around very carefully, and
Okay.
then just to
Okay.
be sure, you know, because yeah, it's
They're little, the snake, little snake.
sometimes are like medium size. But
Oh,
since
okay.
they are camouflaged, you don't see it.
You don't see
You
them.
have first attention.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I
And they are dangerous.
They're poison, yeah.
They're poisonous,
I don't know
okay.
if you guys have nothing can keep poison over.
And the hair, wash the hair with that.
Shampoo.
Can make shampoo, yeah.
¿De verdad?
See?
This is base for a lot of shampoos in the world.
What is it called?
We call it maraca. It's a type of ginger plant.
Ginger and
No inventes.
Actually, if you touch this flower like this, make a little bit of pressure. Actually, here is this water is for the bird, for the bees. They come and drink the water from here. But just take a touch and pressure. The smell it. The smell is beautiful.
oh,
I did not know. Thank you for telling
like a bit minty. Mm-hmm.
Todavía, ¿no?
me. Yo no lo hago porque me
Asara.
Acera is a fruit contains a lot of vitamin C.
Ah.
We use it to make smoothies, like shakes. Very delicious.
Mm-hmm.
It is quite sour. We do have can try like this, but if all of you are open to try, I'm
Yes.
happy to prepare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh wow, a
But
big.
part of this tree is of this trip is also to be trying whatever we see.
Mm-hmm.
It's very fresh or with full of energy. Just ripe, pick it and organic. So
Mm-hmm.
it's always a special thing.
Tell me the name again.
Asara.
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 Wow.
You see how beautiful it looks.
Mm-hmm.
Full of colors, very shine.
Have you ever seen one that is called ¿cómo se
Looks like a
llama?
yellow tomato.
Looks like a persimmon.
Persimmon, exactly.
Looks like. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look similar.
Mhm.
They probably are on the same family.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like it's super sweet, right? But it's not.
It's not?
It's
No, it's
sour,
very
sour, sour. Vitamin C.
My mouth is in water. Right? But I like sour things. So
Me too. I like
this
sour.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Un trocito.
Can you eat that with all? Everything?
You can eat it all, but you can also eat it only the inside. Maybe it's a little softer,
It's good.
Tastes like sour mango.
right? Get that.
A small piece.
That one.
And these are the seeds.
They're hard to see. The seed you don't eat because they're very hard.
Yeah.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. It reminds me of mango. There's an aroma of mango.
The texture,
Really sour.
the aroma. Yeah, the smell like mango, and also the texture.
The taste is
It's
only
so
sour.
But
It's
if
not
you
sweet.
turn it to sweet, eating, the magic seed is a little seed that you eat it, and everything, whatever sour is, it turns to sweet.
Uh-huh.
Trying it before, then will be just taste probably like a mango. Have you?
No, a ver, no te
Say it
entendí. Again, please.
So there is a seed. It's a little tree. It's a different tree, and you have a little seed, small seed like this. We call it magic tree. So this tree, this seed, you get it, you eat it. You put it in the mouth and like leave it some time there. After you eat it, so right after you try anything that is sour, like a lime, like this, and you eat it, and the paladary change. So everything what is sour or bitter, it will turn to sweet, and it's like insane. You can try before and you can try after, and it's completely sweet.
Wow.
And you say, "Wow, this is magic."
Magic fruit. Sour.
And the week, in 1 week, it's recommended to eat more than 16 variety of fruit, of vegetable, and all that. and it's very good for the digestion. So let's see today how
How we can
we could hide that number, right?
amp the number.
Okay. Did you like it?
Yeah, yeah.
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, I like sour fruits.
Yeah, me too.
For me, it was a lot.
It's not so sour.
For pasture, right? For grass. So the people who was owning this property before, they basically the whole area they use it for cows, for horses, right? To to
Feed
milk,
them.
to feed them, right? So was not any tree. So it was everything
Wow.
was just open. Only was the forest, yes, and then the forest just go through the river, to the up, and then the whole area, even the little river, only was just a few little trees. It was completely cattle. It was a cattle farm. It's called a cattle farm. The whole area are probably 5 to 7 hectares, which is a lot of property that was open, right? And in the next to the pool, there is a big ficus tree. That was the only tree they keep because under these trees where they milk the cow. So only was just one tree, yeah, for the shade. And right now we are creating it now, and in years later, 11 years later, it's like a forest going on, and it's a food forest. That's what we wanted to create, right? And just like this, to bring people, show that it is possible to grow in the
With
organic
forest.
way in the food forest. And it's very satisfying because as you see right now, we see that fruit, that little tree, and we share the fruit, and also we bring to the restaurant, and a lot of the people they try it. As all the fruit we have here, like which is like so much variety of fruit tree, and of course, and at the same time we plant other stuff like vegetables that go by season, and some medicine plants, which is part of what is permaculture. Which permaculture, the meaning of permaculture is create a natural environment, right? That it helps and grow together. They support together. So, and the time and the meaning of health is like instead of using pesticide, we will use something that we will work similar, but in the organic way.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Right, and so we don't buy nothing artificial pesticide to feed the soil. We just work with compost, and this has been since the beginning. Because something to explain, in the beginning the soil was the fertile cup of soil was destroyed because the cows and the horses, what they do, so they compact the soil. So when it's raining, it can turn muddy, and it also when it keeps raining, the
Erosion.
mud, it will wash, go away. So the meaning that we're destroying the fertile cup of soil, which that means that when you plant a tree, it's difficult for the tree to grow because it doesn't have all the nutrients that needs to grow, right? So we the first 3 years was working like planting a lot, and also we need to feed the trees because it would be easy just to go and buy artificial stuff and just put it and then all the nutrients, but we did it in a natural way. It was a little bit more work at the beginning, but very worth it, very worth it. What we did is we get like a big area, right? In this area we built a fish pond. This fish pond, maybe you told me that you saw it over there, right? We have some fishes that the fish was not just about to use the fish, and this time the idea was to use the water, because the water of the fish have a lot of nutrients. And so this, instead of we just put in regular water, we just put the water from the fish, which got nutrients. And also we make some composting, some natural like pesticides, and we sprite in the leaf, so it's like
Garlic,
pepper, and yeah, it's like a natural like pesticide we did. Gracias. Under the fish pond, we make a big area for compost. So we make a system that would open the big pipe, and then the water, it comes to the compost. so it kind of mix. And then whatever we cut, when we cut a tree, we put the branch there. The grass, we put it there. And we go to the forest and collect the soil, which is very good in nutrients. And then we find out different stuff, such like the phosphoro. We plant, you see this yellow flower? This is a kind of sunflowers. So this flower contains a lot of phosphoro. So there are the different purpose because we have it. So one is because this plant is helping, is feeding the other trees, and also it's good for the bees, for the hummingbird, the bees, because we have a beehive. We make honey here as well. So it have different purpose, right? So it's all like a natural environment growing and helping together. So we have the phosphoro, the natural phosphoro we have from the sunflower, and then we have another tree that is called bloodwood. Bloodwood or madero negro is a very common. Most of the farmers, they use it to make natural fences because it contains a lot of nitrogen. We use it here for the nitrogen. So what happens is this tree you can just throw it there and will grow. It grows so fast, so easy, and it contains a lot of nutrient, right? So this nutrient also are good for all the tree. When
And
we
why
talk-
do they use it for the fences? Just
for the
because?
fences, because the thing is when they get a stick of that, they stick it on the ground, so
And
they
the
make
tree.
the fence. This stick, it will becomes a tree. So every 2 or 3 years they don't have to do the job again. They don't need to replace the stick. It just will be a fence forever.
It's a living
Oh,
fence.
perfect.
Living, yeah, and it's good for the shape for the animals, because pretty much the cattle farm for animals most are like, it's not like a forest, right? They need to be open for the grass, but at least they have line of shape that is also good for the animals. But the main thing is because it becomes a tree, so then they don't have to replace it again.
Very nice.
And then the permaculture, we use it for the nutrients. I will show you the tree once we're walking. And also they're good for make natural pesticide as well. So it's different purpose that we use it for. Talking about calcium, because the soil or the tree is pretty much like humans' body, that we need it for nutrients to be healthy and strong, right? The trees are the same. If the soil is not good, then the tree will be, you will see that is weak, and the color of the leaf are kind of yellow and doesn't grow that much. So it's very important that the soil contains all of different nutrients. The calcium, we find the calcium, so in the restaurant, when we use the eggs, the shell, we grind it, right, to help to accelerate the decomposition, to become a compost and get the calcium from there. So we put it on the compost, so that we feed in calcium to the compost. And then potassium is needed, so we get like the banana leaf,
of course.
banana leaf, banana skin, and we just throw it there. So we're feeding and all that.
But how many eggs do you use? Do you have every day? Is this enough?
Yeah, because we can just recollect for 1 week. Every
Okay.
day the eggs is used, is collect, and it's not every day we have to add it, right? It's just sometimes. So
Okay.
we just put a bunch, and then we just kind of leave it and mix.
Yeah, and the
Users-
egg is not only the ones that we eat like as egg, but when they make some type of bread or other parts of the meal might have
Right,
contain
right.
eggs too. So yeah, you collect quite a
So
few.
they
We're-
use a lot of eggs in the kitchen.
And also,
Yes.
it's, yeah, it's just,
Okay.
it's eggs, because in the morning it's eggs for
Yeah.
everybody.
But I also try to use whatever in my garden.
Right.
If you do the same with the eggshells, not only it is good for the calcium, but also some pests don't like it. Like, for example, especially slugs and snails,
Yeah.
because it's uncomfortable for them to crawl
slide.
on them.
Kind
So
of sharp.
yes, it
yeah.
feels sharp to them, of course. So then they don't go and eat your fruit or your plant or your flowers.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, for the ants, for example, because here we have a lot of cattle leaf ants. A permaculture technique, because then it's techniques to grow to feed the soil, but then it's another lot of techniques to control a kind of different problem you might have with some you know, ants or animals or whatever. So we get the grease for mechanic from cars, right? So which is sticky, grasa de mecánica, no?
Grease.
The grease, yeah. So we put it all the way in the bar and the trunk around. So that is sticky. So the ants, they don't climb up the tree, because to get the leaf from the tree, they first need to go
Yes.
in the trunk, right? So if they have that there, just a little bit, and that kind of stay there, so they don't go up. So that means we protect.
Fat.
Ah, okay.
We it's a way of being protecting the tree from that. So
I have a
plain that is good for the nitrogen. Something very interesting is, like, every year we cut it all, right? And when we cut it, we use, of course, the leaf. The wood we use it for, we can be for, you know, for fire, or we can replant again. But the leaf, we use it for the compost, so to get the nitrogen. But something interesting is, like, that through the roots is activate the nitrogen. So these trees are around. These are a fruit tree. This is a water apple. This is a mangosteen. This is a membrillo. It's family with the star fruit.
Ay, qué rico.
So what happened is, like, the roots are connected. So this guy are feeding the others.
The others, and this is small guy.
This is more, I mean, can grow big as well, but like every time we need to be kind of cutting to use the nitrogen and also the wood.
Das ist mit Mykorrhiza, Schatzi. Das ist verbunden miteinander.
Interesante.
Sí, muy bien.
O sea, como todo está conectado y si le pones atención. Porque, ¿qué es eso?
So this hole,
Das ist Weideland gewesen vor 12 Jahren.
so it's
Und
a
jetzt,
system
nach 12 Jahren,
that
ist
we
es zu
bring
einem
here and it goes
Waldgarten,
to the house. So when
Food
when
Forest
we have
geworden.
vegetables, we water the plants. Antibiotics.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you use it?
You boil it.
And yeah, and like infusion, you boil
The
it and
flowers?
drink. Like
Or
both.
the leaves?
You can do it, yeah, the leaf. Actually, the like, you can take branches like this.
Y las pones a hervir.
La pones like infusion and drink it. How intensely is to grow. This is not even touching the soil.
Oh, wow.
Not even touching the soil. And it's growing.
Y luego lo plantan.
If we want more, you can just plant it and will grow so easy and so fast. If we don't need it, when you can leave it there, and then maybe, I mean, this will not become like a tree like that, because it needs to touch the soil. But just the action of the strongest it is, that how it looks like you want it to grow, right?
So you need
The Annona berry tea is very good for antioxidants and against cancer and all that.
Große Flaschen rum.
And you can also make tea, and it's also medicine. But when you eat the fruit, it's the best.
It's the best.
And you can make it, you eat it like that as a fruit. You can make the shake. You can make ceviche.
No.
To make ceviche, ice cream. So it's so many things you can do. The ceviche guanabana, and it's white and it have the slides, so it's really hard to know that it's not a fish, because it's literally, the texture is like fish, and it looks like fish. It's white, they have the slate, but then it's a fruit. It's a medicine.
Bolo, yeah.
Machete.
Machete, yeah. But that knife is also strong. That's also good.
Si yo me siento, ya no
Wow.
me paro.
And you got
The sap, the juice.
the juice with a little lemon juice.
Yeah, the juice is amazing.
Trata de acercarte la sombra siempre que puedas para todo.
Sí, sí.
Este que estás joven,
Zuckerrohr.
en eso,
Ajá.
créeme.
No, el sol a mí me pone malo y lo quebramos. Este está ahí medio avanzado ya.
Yo creo que es.
Ándale.
Ah,
Vuelta y lo abres, tienes pedacitos
sí,
pequeños.
ya vi. Ah, ¿lo paso? ¿O es para mí
es
sola?
para vos, pero
Ah.
digo, es más fácil para comerlo lo que lo abras en pedazos.
Ajá, sí. Ajá.
Ándale.
No, mijo, te digo que me gané algunas piñatas.
Te ganaste, ¿no?
Ay,
No ocupas ni que esté cortado, ya,
Sweet.
ya lo sé.
No, y
Lo
when we used
quitábamos
to
con
peel
los
it with the
dientes.
teeth. Ajá.
Yeah, with our teeth. We have strong teeth when you are young.
Wow.
But now it
Yeah,
may break.
That was a natural way.
Mhm.
We were organic back then.
¿De verdad?
Your orange.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm,
And, but you
sweet.
know, our different time. But even in my age, you know, and when I born in a house. We were not electricity.
Das
not
schmeckt gut,
TV.
sagt sie.
We cook with the fire, and we whatever we
It's
eat,
coming.
we produce. Yeah, like corn, beans, all like different roots like yuca, taro, everything. You just basically buy the oil and the salt.
Danke.
Oil and salt. And when we want to eat the meat, we just have natural from, yeah,
Las gallinas que ustedes
right,
criaban.
yeah,
Te voy a decir,
ándale.
¡Újale!
su hermano, el que te digo, que dice ella que vive en Oaxaca, ahora que lo visité hace como 2 años.
You know how to eat it, right?
Mhm.
Okay, good.
Mm,
Don't eat
sweet.
the white part.
Just the
Get
sap.
juice out of it. Chew it, yeah.
Get the juice and the sugar out, and then you spit it out.
I mean, yeah, it's cool you put it in the mouth, but don't eat the white part.
You can.
Also nur ein
you
bisschen
know you can.
draufbeißen,
Ja, ja.
Sorry?
ein bisschen draufbeißen und auslutschen.
Mhm. Mm.
Yeah, it's just to squeeze out the juice.
Just the juice, yeah. What?
No, this is castaña.
Castaña.
Family with the breadfruit and the jackfruit.
Aha.
The inside it gives a seed, and it's very delicious.
Mhm.
The seed
Yeah,
or the fruit?
the seed.
And these were the ants?
That
Da-
are the ends, yeah.
Ja, guck, das haben diese Blattameise, Blattschneideameise gemacht. Die machen die ganzen Bäume, fressen die auf.
Ya con esto,
Ya con eso te da.
Compartimos. Huele delicioso, pero está así como la fregada.
Ándale.
Especially after this. Save a piece of this for after because this is
Ah!
After the sweet.
Das ist ja noch saurer als das vorherige.
the smell throws you off because it smells like guava or guayaba,
yeah.
and it's super sweet. But then you put your tongue and like lemon.
It's hidio, yeah.
Das ist, riecht gut,
Mm,
sauer
aber
wie noch mal
gut.
was.
But good, huh?
Ja, the aroma is good.
You're very brave.
Yes.
Que el aroma es delicioso.
Other one was
Mm.
sour for me already.
But she's eating it.
Mhm. I like it. I like sour. Mm.
Also mir ist das sauer.
It smells like strawberry.
Guava. Guava.
Guava.
Now the pulp that is closer to the seeds is sweeter than the one closest to the skin.
Mm.
Good properties, good benefits. It's a very nice supplement. Vegetarian, vegan people because it contains
It's really good.
a lot of stuff.
Essen.
Mostly, it's good for using on the salad. A nice thing is like it's a budget, so we have it all the year long. So the most that we pick, the most we give. So it's not ended,
Rica.
They should use it more in the salads, yeah.
right?
Yes, we have. I haven't tried them here in the salad.
I
You
think
have
that
to.
need to bring him to come and collect
Yeah.
this. This is very good, yeah,
It is delicious.
It's very lecker.
I like it.
Ja.
and full of nutrients.
Moringa ist, Malunga ist, hat sie.
Yeah,
Das ist die kleinen Blätter in Philippinen.
I will bring for my salad for later.
Yeah, you should. Yes. And I love what you said. The more you cut, the more it grows.
Mhm.
What a gift from Earth.
Ja.
It's a gift from Earth, yeah.
Y qué bonitas sus flores, ¿no?
To
Yes.
ask again, what was the name of the tree?
Katut.
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 Katut. And this is the
Hombre, esta
flower.
florecita, ¿sabes?
Mm, schmeckt gut.
Try it.
Una guayaba en el piso.
This is the moringa tree. And take this out.
Try it. Try the flowers. Yes, they're so
Delicious.
delicious.
The red ones?
Mira más guayaba. ¿Esta es moringa?
Moringa.
Mhm, yes, I know that from the Philippines also.
Como nuez.
They grow there.
It's a nutty flavor, yes.
Criollo it will be the best variety to make chocolate because it will have a better taste and a better smell.
Criollo.
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 There's records that was the first one that was founded in the Amazonians, right? And the one that the Aztecas, the Maya were
They
using.
used to trade.
to-
It was like money.
It was like money, yeah. The seed, they used the seed to trade,
To
to buy
trade.
things, yeah.
Yes.
But cacao, yeah, it is something which is very amazing. I would say, I know that here there's people who very love coffee, yeah. Like,
But no, I love cacao.
like so, my friend, I know you love coffee.
But
Coffee
he
is
loves
I love
chocolate, chocolate as
I
well.
love both.
Chocolate drink.
But cacao
I
is
will
amazing.
not put them again, but something cacao is amazing. Talking about chocolate, you know, it's not like. Sometimes when we talk about chocolate, we imagine
The ones that we
this
find in
like
the
well,
store.
like a candy,
Yes.
No,
like
yes.
something like sweet, but it's actually not. It's a medicine. Like real cacao, the real chocolate
It's for the heart and for the brain.
for heart and brain, and also it's one of the best. It's very good antioxidant as well. Hydrate, so it hydrates the skin, the body, the hair, because it contains oil, natural cacao oil, which is very good. It's also the cacao oil better is used for cosmetic, which is is another very nice things that the cacao gives. But other than that, cacao, when you eat a good chocolate or drink a good cacao or even eat the seed, that gives you
Energy.
a lot of energy, happiness.
Serotonin.
Yeah,
Serotonin opens your heart.
opens your heart, but the serotonin or can be theobromina, call it as well. This is an hormone of happiness that is wake up when we eat chocolate. It's why a lot of people they can be also get addicted to chocolate.
I know, my
The
dear.
serotonin,
I
yeah,
know.
serotonin is what brings happiness, right?
Yeah.
So white chocolate or cacao is recommended to people who are in depression because they're waking up
What is
the
that?
hormone of happiness.
bird?
The serotonin. That's the bird, yeah. People they're in a bad mood. It's good also. It's stress. It's anti-stress, anti-that. And now they're starting to make us some ceremonies.
My daughter does that.
Ceremony. And it's amazing because it's healing.
Because you have
It's
to
healing.
pray, you have to do, a ceremony and to pray all the seeds for all the women that are going to attend to the
Right,
ceremony.
right.
You said it was criollo, trinitario y cuál otro?
Criollo, trinitario y forastero. Criollo número 1. So it's amazing. I always recommend if you have the chance to have cacao in your daily life, a little bit, you have to need to work, to hike, to do whatever, will be a very nice thing to always have it. Will keep you with a good energy, positive energy, happy, and yes, it's very amazing, very healthy. So
Is
yeah.
is that one the same as this one?
No, they're different. This is a criollo one.
Criollo.
This one is the forastero one.
Forastero.
Something about most of the trees we've been seeing in the whole walking, there are trees that they take from 6 to 8 years till they start producing, right? So at first you kind of need to wait a little bit, but after that every year we have it. We just recently harvest a lot of cacao. Right when we harvest, like the little ones were already coming. So it's always going.
Whole year.
The whole, yeah. Yeah, it can be because one they give, we consider it's one production per year, but each production is take long time, right? So
Above.
it feels like you're always having. Start producing
So ist es noch ein bisschen unflexibel und springt leicht. Es wird dann leicht so ein bisschen übers Feuer gehalten. Dann läuft es auf der einen Seite an und dann ist es wesentlich flexibler. Da werden zum Beispiel Reis eingepackt und dann ins Wasser und gekocht. Das gibt dann so richtig schöne Reispäckchen.
El príncipe o el rey.
Can you bring me my water?
Yes, my lord.
Yes, my Lord. Just
Yes, my lord.
Where's my water? Where's my beer?
So, you want to wash your hands?
I will love to.
Please.
Thank you.
Oh, no joke.
Cacao.
Cacao beans.
La medicina de los dioses.
Right, God, food of gods.
Yeah.
Mira, so this is like this. This is a very fresh cacao, right? This is the process we do when we harvest.
Yeah.
It has to be yellow, right? And then you see, you can tell when it's like juicy like that.
Take that.
Really ready to harvest.
That
Yeah.
makes good.
Don't eat the whole thing. I mean, you
Nein,
could, but
only-
Abschlotzen.
you can just
Only the
Can
pulp.
we try?
like a lychee, yeah. It actually tastes like a lychee.
Musst du nehmen, musst du abschlotzen. Schmeckt gut.
Very delicious.
And then here I have the dry one. This is the one we will process.
What is this?
Are they already fermented?
First fermented and then dry.
Okay, so they won't grow anymore if you put them in the ground.
It will.
They will.
It will still.
But the germination is like 2 or 3 weeks. You need to put water one day and the other. Really good, huh?
Qué delicioso está esto.
Yeah.
Pero yo sí me comí la semilla.
You can eat it, but also you can not. So. Está fuerte si lo comes.
Pero a mí me gustan las cosas fuertes.
Ándale. Está bueno.
Nice taste.
Nunca me imaginé que supiera así fresco.
Sí, así sabe.
Yo lo he probado así, lo he tostado, bueno, ya procesado.
Qué delicia.
I always
Very
say
good
that
taste.
this process we will all make it together, participate, put our energy in the process to then have that energy back and multiple times, right? To be feel and be part of the process. Process that we will start right away, which will be roasting it. Because why we roast it? A little bit for the taste, for the smell, but also because our second process will be peel the skin. Right now, you see, very, very hard. When it's peeled, it will be start popping as a popcorns, so it will be easier. It's more crunchy, easier to
When it's
peel them.
to
roasted.
peel and have the clean meat.
And how's the process to come from here to there? How is the process to come from here to there?
Dry.
Dry.
First, we ferment it for
Yeah.
a week or two,
So
and then we just put it
fermenting
dry.
means you put it under a plastic
We
or
put it in a container with some water,
Okay.
and we wait some time to ferment it. The idea of fermenting is
do
because
you,
if
do you
Mix
move
it.
Mix it?
yeah, we can do
from
it.
time to time?
Yeah,
But at the end, leave it.
and then we just
Put
dry
them
it.
in a container, a little water in.
That's
yeah,
it.
And then let it work. Mix it up from time to time,
The idea,
and then after a week, it's done.
yeah, the idea of fermenting is because don't get too flat, so it stays with the nibs. It conserves the nibs, so the nibs don't dry. And then we just put it in a saran. It depends the seed. You can put it directly to the sun. It will be
Yeah.
faster to dry. Or you can put like dry with the air with the saran. But the air need to circulate. But the sun is very important to touch
Okay.
it.
Para que las
La seque
seque.
rápido.
It's like candy.
Now it's roasted.
Delicious, yes.
So
It's more than delicious.
we will start it, right? This process like 10 minutes and always moving.
10 minutes.
10 minutes more or less. We will start hearing
Same like with coffee.
more or less.
Normally you have a big
Drum.
machine who does it, where you have controlled temperature.
Oh yeah, there is machine, but we are doing it as a very authentic homemade way. Yeah, because even to peel it, there is machines too. Because the big companies, when they make a lot.
The natural way to do it.
This will be the way that my grandma, for example, local way. homemade way,
Oh.
authentic way, whatever you want to call it.
Nice.
Somebody's good moving?
Sure.
Two?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Ándale. German hand cooking.
Yeah, he's my cook.
Oh. My husband is very good, but he doesn't do much.
He cooks good.
He cooks very good, but he doesn't want to do it very often. Maybe
always
once or twice a year.
Put us in a good position. Reinas,
Okay.
reinas del norte. No, the shell, leave it here, please.
Ah, okay.
This is the shell, leave it on the circle. But if you would maybe put 2 piles,
So we can
we can work,
distribute.
distribute. Let me just put it maybe like this. So, no, this is the good ones only.
Yeah.
And maybe you can do
That in the center, maybe.
maybe like this, yeah. So you build. All right, that's it. Please, you can sit here.
So sind die gerösteten, geschälten Kakaobohnen aus und das sind die Schalen.
So kommt Fingernagel schneiden.
A little piece.
Good nips, yeah.
Son los
sabe
nibs
como
de
cacahuate.
cacao. Pero los venden como nibs de cacao.
Como nips de cacao.
Qué rico.
I already did.
I was the first one. You're kidding me?
You kidding me, right?
A ver,
I will make balls, chocolate balls.
Chocolate balls.
We do this way.
no la tenemos. ¿Estas las puedo comprar?
¿El qué? Sí. Se las venden aquí en
En La Fortuna.
Fortuna. Hay un lugar que se llama El Colono. Ahí puedes encontrarla.
Pero fíjate.
Now that we have the paste, I'll go ahead and do the last process. I put back on the fire a little bit and mix with some stuff. And the recipes I use, this milk I make, it's the oat milk, yeah. Use a little bit of granola. This is all for the texture, right? We use the oat, put in just a little bit, and have a little bit of brown sugar, yeah. I also always bring with me cinnamon powder. See? Tantita. Give a good smell. And the last I have a very nice ingredient, which is honey from this farm.
Oh.
And it's make a very good combination. But I tell you what, in this point you can mix whatever you want. There is people who like to, you can add cow milk or almond milk or sugarcane juice or cardamom or pepper. So yeah, as you prefer. Yeah.
Orange.
Orange.
Pedacitos de naranja.
Sometimes I add
Como que la
ginger.
cascarita, ginger.
Yeah, turmeric. So whatever you prefer.
También.
That's the chocolate, the base.
That's the base, yeah. Already like this, you can make hot chocolate, you can make like a brownie, you can make like a paste. And yeah, contains a lot of oil. Now I put a little bit to the fire. We will see the shine of the oil, how it comes out. Important question: is everybody? Because I just make a standard recipe. Is everyone okay with the recipe?
Absolutely.
No allergics, no,
It's okay.
no restriction.
No.
Very
No,
good.
no allergies, no allergies. No.
Okay, it's very good, but yeah.
Everything is fine. But no, thank God I don't have any allergies.
Whatever
Yeah.
comes.
Con mucho amor.
Con mucho amor.
Oat milk. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a milk from oat.
Mm-hmm.
So eine Hafermilch.
Hafermilch, yeah.
A little bit of oat.
Haferflocken. Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit of granola.
Granola.
And
Quítatelo. De verdad, Chema, que para
with
eso
the chocolate now.
Mm-hmm.
te regalé cuando estuviste ahí.
How we want it in sugar, low or medium?
Medium.
Medium is good for everyone?
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, bueno. Put a little bit of cinnamon.
Necesitas más, pero se te va a ese es
That.
en Maya, allá en Tulum, te puedo comprar y mandar.
Me traes ahora que vayas.
Ay, tienes que venir,
caramba.
Pero que me traiga mi bici.
Sugar. And then I mix it all. Back to the texture again.
¿Qué fue lo último que le pusiste?
Azúcar moreno.
Oh, okay.
Okay, excuse me.
Le puse canelita. Y aquí lo se mueve. Y hasta que vuelvas a la textura otra vez. Ahí estamos activando todo el aceite.
Oh, qué aromas, Dios mío.
This is how
We
we
are
make the
activating the
chocolate.
oil.
Look at you.
So we got the ingredients and the chocolate, and mix it up, and then put it into the form. Like grandson. So you could choose between white or brown chocolate.
Getting the color.
¿Qué? ¿De qué
Yeah,
bárbaro?
now it's chocolate. Mm-hmm. Chocolate color.
Yeah.
And it will get hard when it's cold.
Yeah, when it's cold, this can get hard. Usually, when after like this, when cools a little bit, you can put in molders if you
Yeah,
like to make
molders.
regular chocolate bars, right? With different figure, and then put on the fridge, and then will be hard chocolate. But you can leave it like that, and also use it for different, right? To make it and mix it with the hot chocolate and all that.
Painted our covers. Yeah. And then put the chocolate into the covers.
Now this is starting to be drying a little bit more. This liquid is not the oat milk anymore. This is the oil that is
oil.
activated.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just pure. So what
Qué riquísimo huele.
I do here, I can turn it off and then just keep moving to change the temperature and start being a little bit harder. Yeah.
¿Sí te mejoró?
Oh, por completo. Por completo.
Wow.
Ist schon Schokolade.
Ja.
Das war gar nicht so viel Paste, aber das hat jetzt
Gereicht, ja.
mit den anderen Zutaten gibt es das ganz schön viel.
Chocolate.
Schokolade.
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 You see the texture is getting better and better. I'm gonna put it back to the plate. Maybe add a little bit more for the texture.
Como las niñas chiquitas, así. Niñas felices. Yo ya.
Sich hier verwirkt, die deutschen Schokoladenfabriken, die haben dann so eine Grange, wo das Ding dann noch ewig hin und her geschoben wird. Ja, da wird es einfach noch feiner gemahlen als hier. Dann hast du dann eben diese cremige Schokolade, ohne jetzt noch irgendwelche kleinen Stückchen drin oder so. Hier, wenn du die Schokolade nachher isst, da wirst du noch ganz,
Pero van a ir a
ganz
Fortuna
kleine,
siempre.
Sí,
das
sería
sind so
lindo.
kleine
Porque
Granulate.
si no se nos empiezan a acabar los.
Okay.
Action.
Action.
Mira nomás.
Wow.
Ay, qué rico.
100% natural honey from this farm.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, part of this honey is flower that pollinize the cacao. So it's you know it's
It's the same.
it's, right.
They're brothers and sisters.
Permaculture cycle. Yeah,
They're related.
related. ¿A cuál
Yo
quiere
a
que le
estas.
pongas? A estas. Luego.
No, that's not. Yo voy a poner cuatro.
Póngalas que quieras. Mira nomás.
Qué delicia, ¿no?
Gracias, gracias.
Todavía, I have to give you the technique how to eat it. All of them?
Yeah.
Can you please put them all
yeah,
together?
sure.
Thank you.
Todavía nos tiene que dar la técnica de cómo comer.
Yes.
Okay.
And how to introduce the honey into the chocolate.
Okay. ¿Qué te pasó, Prim?
Se me fue la saliva porque la estoy babeando ya. Comer. My goodness, this is the most delicious chocolate I've ever had.
Selbstgemachte Schokolade,
I'm not so
Mit
much into
100%
sweet, like something is too
Honig
sweet. I
vom
don't like it.
der
Yeah.
Farm.
But this is
So this
really
is
good,
just the
yeah.
perfect
Wow.
flavor.
Mm.
Sweetness.
Ich habe noch eine frische Hose dabei.
Now,
Ahora,
Ahora,
una.
dos, tres. So you get one, you roll it around. Like you are making the ball again. Yeah? You roll it around. Now you see it's quite ready, soft and liquid. We say it, salud.
Salud. Gracias.
Gracias.
A ti y a la naturaleza por
A la
convidarnos.
naturaleza.
My God. This is orgasmic.
That's a good
It really
way of
is.
describing it. Yeah.
lecker.
I agree. Yeah, the flavors. It goes like in.
Te quedó delicioso.
Nos quedó.
Nos
No,
quedó.
corazón mío. Yo me podría venir a vivir un año para acá.
Yo puedo ser
Sehr,
voluntaria.
sehr lecker.
Claro.
Sí, yo puedo ser también voluntaria y me vengo acá un tiempo, un año, imagínate vivir aquí un año. Me voy a regalar, me voy a aventar a mi vida unos 5 años extras nada más que estar aquí en la naturaleza.
And to get it hard, you have to put it in the oven, or
Fridge. The oven will turn more liquid.
yeah.
Y la miel es la cosa más exquisita.
Es una combinación perfecta. Como te digo, están juntas. Ahí entre la miel está la flor del cacao y de otras cosas más.
Wenn du jetzt so einen Ball hast ohne diesen Haferflocken und so weiter,
Les tomo una foto a las dos.
machst du dann zu Hause eine Milch heiß, wirfst du 1, 2 Bälle rein,
No pasa.
rührst du bis die geschmolzen sind. Wunderbare heiße
Basura de
Schokolade.
damas, de señoronas.
Gracias.
Gracias, corazón. Muy amable.
Con todo gusto.
No.
Esto está delicioso.
Ya me habías quedado bien desde el primer
Lecker,
día, pero
Schatzi.
después de esta delicia.
Ya mejor todavía.
No, hombre. Tenemos que cambiar información porque te atiendo a ti y a tu esposa. ¿Tienes hijos?
Sí, dos.
A tu esposa, a tus hijos.
Me queda.
Yo te
We don't
atiendo.
need a lunch anymore.
Muchas gracias.
Well, speak for yourself, darling. No, you're right. It's just that I want it all.
We want,
Yeah,
we said
we're gonna say yes to everything.
yes to everything.
They offer me when we arrive. I can say offer everybody. If you want to do the cleanse,